Hello traders, welcome to another episode of Smart Concept Trading. In today's topic, we dive into order block on how to identify high probability order blocks because many SMC traders got confused when price presents to them many order blocks. They were finding difficult which one to choose. How we open your eyes to recognize those gold mine order blocks, how to get into wise, the scale of spotting high probability order block. Trading order block without clear understanding of what you are looking for can cause deadly mistakes, resulting to serious loss. This video will break down the key factor and the rules to identify high probability order blocks. So before we go into live example, I will share with you a schematic diagram example, that is ideal example before we go into live chart. So let's move into schematic diagram. So looking at the screen, I present to you, this is a bearish trend and this is a bullish trend. This is another bearish trend with example of order blocks. But the question today is that you that is watching this video today, can you identify a high probability order block in those two examples on your screen? I guess some can do that, but if you can, stay tuned. Let me walk you through because you may have little mistake that you're doing that's costing you a lot. And if you don't know and you're a new trader, we give you all you need to become a pro SMC trader for identifying high probability order blocks. So we start by this bearish trend. The price was bearish. After a while, we spot a pullback. After that pullback, we see what is called break of structure. That's when your mind will come into play. Where is the liquidity sitting? Where am I joining? Where am I placing my pending order? But now, if I ask some of you to pick this block here, and we choose this very zone as the other block, we won't blame them because that's what some textbook taught them. You get the point? We won't blame them, and I'm not blaming you. I also do the same in my early days of trading. Price will come to this very zone. This other block, that's normal retail traders place their pending order. It will come to this very zone they use as the other block, show some little rejection. They will be happy that they have made it. All of a sudden, the price will swift all the whole stop loss sitting on this very zone and moves up to this extremely high. What is the reason behind it? This is not order block. So let me share with you the best way to use your order block. First of all, before you can call any set of candle or a single candle order block, it must meet these two criteria. The first criteria is this: the last candle, this is a bearish trend. This is a bearish trend. We all know it's a bearish trend in this example. Then the last candle in the bullish trend, in the bullish pullback, must be mitigated before the break of structure. You get what I said? This is the example of what I mean. This very candle here is the last bearish candle. Then this is the low. Now this candle sitting here is acting as what? As an imbalance. So and this very candle here leads to this breakout here. So this candle that leads to breakout must clear up the liquidity of what? That bullish candle. So this candle more as it cleared it off, you see that it closed above it on the high side. On the low side, it does the same, but it must clear up or high before you can call it an order block. Is that clear? I hope I'm making sense. Then next thing you got to do is on how to do what? On how to draw it perfectly. Some people will choose to draw this by just picking this very green candle and extend it, hoping that they have drawn a perfect order block. But to their greatest surprise, the price will come back halfway without taking their order and move down. They will miss a good day. That's not a perfect way to do that. Perfect way to do that is just to choose this whole body, the whole green and red candle. Once you choose that, you're good to go. You get the point? I hope I'm making sense. So you can screenshot what I just illustrated, keep it on your phone, watch time without number, memorize. You can even draw it on your wall or your trading journals for you to remember. So if you identify high probability order block, when the price comes to 2000, it won't waste much time to rally slow. So that's how to do it. The same thing applicable to bearish. So now this is a bullish trend. Know that this is a bullish trend. So after a while, we spot what is called pullback. Then this pullback leads to this last candle sitting here. And this last candle sitting here is what we'll be hoping to mark as our order block if it meets our criteria. Meeting your criteria is what? The price have shown change of character here. Is a break of this structure. So So some people, if you ask them to choose their other block, they will choose here, hoping that this place will hold as their other block. But sometimes you are becoming liquidity to the market. That's why some young SMC traders failed. But this is not other block. They were hoping for the price to come into the zone to pick their order. All of a sudden, the price will come to this extremely order block. This extreme order block moves up immediately. They will start blaming the system. You are the one to be blamed because you don't know what is called high probability order block. The reason why we pick here as our order block is this. Remember what I explained. This candle here, this bearish candle here that leads to this pullback, that end this pullback, sorry, has been engulfed by this green candle. That shows you or some rejection happening on here. Then this very candle here shows imbalance. So the criteria is what is met. So we are choosing this very zone as what? As our high probability block. Now let's move to the other side. This is a very strange price moves into pullback, and the last candle of this pullback before this move here, that's the bullish candle there, and this bearish candle mitigate this. It may get the liquidity sitting on this pullback, then close below. So that's where we choose as our order block. Some people will choose it as well, but you don't blame them. They were hoping for the price to come into the zone and rally the price will neglect what they do and come back to this high probability order block and rally zone. So that's all we have for now. So if you are still confused about it, I don't know how I can explain it, just manage my drawing. You can still ask your question. I will explain detail it in more videos as we proceed to live examples. So for you looking at the screen, this is a bearish trend. You get the point. We have what is called breakout structure. This is a very good breakout structure. We have this pullback that leads to this little pullback, bullish pullback is what we be looking for to have our to have our other block, high probability one, not just an other block but high probability one. But we are disappointed that the price did not give any other block in this zone before it rallies down. Sorry for that. So as we move on, the price show little market structure shift by clearing up this last high with this good momentum candle. That shows you that the market is about to change character. But market did not change character if you don't complete its phase. So this is how the market completes its phase. Let's take for instance that the market was in downtrend. After a while, this is the last high low. It breaks up this structure and the market comes back, break up this very low. That's last lower high here. That is the lower high, telling you that it's about to change structure. Some people will use any of these fair value gap they find here or other block to enter. That's not it. The price must do what? The price must come back, moves up again, no break of structure. That is a complete trend phase. You get the point? Complete change of trend. Sorry. So hence the price change the trend. This is the very zone you'll be finding your other blocks. You get the point? So if you find any good one here, you place your pending order here, don't be surprised that the market will pick it and most of it. You get the point? So that's how to do it. But the market did not show any of these illustration in this very zone. So totally the market is still bearish. You get the point? So we cited a very good market structure shift. That is breakout structure. Sorry. So the market shows us a very good breakout structure. And the little pullback here is this. That's the little pullback. So the last candle before the breakout. This is the last candle before the breakout that leads to this imbalance. That's where we pick our block. So we're picking this other block now. You pick it. Some people may pick halfway, but I'm picking the whole wicks and body. So you see how the price come into the zone and the price reacted. So if you take this trade because I took it, then you make around 2.87%. So now, but this should be your target. This should be your target at most. That gives you 1.8%. It's not a bad trade anyway. Where is another block here? The market break off this structure here. This is the structure I mean. The market break off from this structure. So showing us this will be SMC trap. You get the point? So we move on, choosing this very zone here. That's my other block. You take the whole body or the wick and the body, extend it down, waiting for days of return. Days of return, you see what we made here? We made a lot of money. Some people made so much money by taking up this trade. So if you can see it, you can make it. If you can identify all these other blocks, it's very very good for SMC traders. High probability order block is what you need to be profitable. Okay, this trade net gives you equivalent to 6%. This is 4.60%. Imagine if you're still riding the trend, because there's no good pullback. Imagine if you're still riding the trend. So let's move to clear charts for more example. So this is very good example. The price was totally in downtrend. Price was in downtrend. After a while, you see that it broke off from this structure. Some people will pick this very zone as their other block. Why picking that very zone as your other block where there's no imbalance? There's no imbalance in that zone. Other block. So where is the good other block sitting here? We ignore this move. We are hoping for more days to come to see our setup. So now this is breakoff structure, but you can see that the breakoff structure. Do we have any good order block there? We have, yes, of course we have. If you look very well inside this candle here, you notice that the price clear up this high above, then clear up this low here. It must meet those criteria, and this is good imbalance. This is a very good imbalance. So this is what high probability order block. Is that clear? Hope I'm making sense. So now this is my order block. You pick up the high, pick up the low, extend it, then wait patiently for the price to come back to that zone, and do what? Pick up your order, take it up here, pick up your order. This share should be your target. This very zone here is your target. If you took this trade, you are making 1:3.4%. That's a perfect trade, just to spot high probability order blocks. It will take you to what you want to make in forex. I'm a fan of gold forex. So now we're still moving on. Let's look for more. So we have another breakoff structure here. This is a very good breakoff structure. As the price break up the structure, where is our order block? We have two other blocks here. Look closely to what happened here. We have two other blocks here. The first other block is here, because this is bearish. The last candle here before this move here is this. It's part of the move. So this is the high, this is the low. The price, this candle mitigate it here. It's a very high good probability order block, but you will not take this trade because of what? The other block is near to that zone. Definitely price may not show much reaction to it before it will makes its way to very good profit days. You get the point? So if you pick this place as your other block, you may make some money, but just little money. That's a very good trade. So if I took this trade step on the low, you are just making around 2.26%. That's a good one. So let's check for those who take the extremely order block. The extreme order block is here. So don't get confused. Let me say it once again. This is the last candle before it clears it out. Then here is that. It's not a must. It clears the both. Just make sure it clears the high. If it is bearish, it clears the high. If it is bullish, it clears the low. You get the point. So now this is a very high probability block. We mark it out, waiting for days of return of the price to that very zone for we to start milking the zone like it's our father's property. And you set your pending order here, pick it up. So this is your first target, and you make 3.74%. So if you can ride the trend as well, that's good trend. But another opportunity calls. This is the last example I'm about to share with you. I'm getting tired of picking up some ones, but you got. So now this is very good and very difficult one. We'll share something with you here. Where is your order block here? Nobody can spot it. Nobody. Some people choose here because of what happened here. It's the same scenario that happens here. The same scenario that happens here, choosing this other block than this, is the same thing that happens here than this. Am I making sense? So some people that choose this very zone, they use what is called just ordinary fair value gap. Just choose here and choose here. They are in profit anyway, but this is very good high probability block here. That's why I choose. So that's how I trade. So if you have gotten a value so far in this trade. I want you to share with your friends, smash on like button, subscribe. It's your first time coming across this channel. I'll be sharing tips that I use to become a profitable SMC trader. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.